What's wrong with Teresa? She ran past me at the front gate without even so much as a hello.
Well, let's just say you missed quite a spectacle, dear. Julian merely asked Teresa to return some Crane property that Ethan had given her. Her engagement ring.
Oh, and what did she do?
Well, you could say it's a wonder that our pumps aren't soaked. There were so many crocodile tears.
She actually returned the engagement ring.
Oh, why wouldn't she? Thank goodness your mother was here to point out the obvious. The little gutter snipe has no right whatsoever to any jewelry paid for with Crane money. Huh.
But, Ethan...
He'll get over it. Once he learns to accept that Teresa only wanted to marry him because of his name. I mean, running out of here the way she did proves it, once and for all. Teresa never loved him for himself.
You really think I should go after her?
Absolutely.
Oh, Ethan, don't be a fool. Teresa made her feelings quite clear by leaving you in the lurch the moment she realized you were no longer rich.
Don't listen to him, darling. Teresa adores you. I see it in her eyes every time she looks at you. Oh, do tell, Ivy. Is that the same way you looked at Sam Bennett? This is none of your business, Rebecca. I disagree. You see, now that I'm going to be Julian's future wife, I have a say in everything that happens in this house.
Rebecca's right. Thanks to your sordid affair with Sam Bennett, you've lost whatever authority you might have had here. If you had any pride at all, you'd be gone by now.
God, how I wish I'd married Sam instead of you.
Oh, don't make me laugh. You knew exactly what you were getting into when you married me, contrary to all your pious protestations to Ethan.
I never should have let anyone keep me away from Sam. I should have followed my own heart.
You expect us to believe that? As if you, the governor's daughter, would have married a cop at any point in your life. What a picture that would have been. Stretching out the weekly paychecks to make ends meet. Would you have sewn your own clothes? Would you have fed your family on tomato soup cake? I think not. I will go to my grave believing that you were secretly happy to lose Sam so you could marry into this family and play the First Lady of Harmony all these years.
Don't listen to him, Ethan. He knows nothing about me.
Surely you will not believe a word that comes out of your mother's deceitful mouth.
I don't know what to think.
That's not surprising, considering that she's lied to the two of us all these years. Ethan, not that I have any vested personal interest in your future anymore, but I do hope that you will see that it's for the best that Teresa's left you.
Left me?
Well, what do you call tearing out of this house without so much as a by your leave when she's stripped of all her shiny baubles? Face it, Ethan, it's better this way. Teresa would only have dragged you down.
I don't want to hear this anymore.
Ethan, so what if you're not a Crane? You're still an Ivy League grad. You'll make a fine lawyer. You can have a perfectly respectable career if you are not tied down to the daughter of a grad. You'll make a fine lawyer. You can have a perfectly respectable career if you are not tied down to the daughter of a house servant.
That's enough, Julian. Forgive me, Ethan. But if Teresa really loved you, she would have stuck by you through hell or high water. Everybody knows that actions speak louder than words.
Maybe all Teresa really wanted was the Crane lifestyle. The stepping stone to a glamorous career in fashion.
No, that's not true.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. I never would have left you. I never would have broken your heart.
You're wrong about Teresa. You don't know her the way I do.
Well, it's no wonder you defend her after your world has been turned on its ear by your own mother. I'm sure that Teresa's fickle streak is the final straw.
Look, she hasn't abandoned me. She doesn't care about money or position. She loves me for who I am inside.
Is that what she told you?
Yes, and that's what I believe, Rebecca.
Bravo, Ethan.
As I said, after the ordeal you've been through at the hands of someone you trusted, I can understand you're not accepting Teresa's betrayal.
Just not another word, all right?
May I say something?
What?
You may not want to remember this, but Teresa has lied to you about her feelings for you in the past.
Really? Name one time.
For months. Teresa said she only cared about you as a friend until she was finally cornered with the truth. If she can lie to you, about something like that, how can you believe a word that comes out of her mouth?
Because the only thing I have left are my instincts. And I have to trust them. And I believe she loves me.
You're only gonna get hurt again.
I don't think so. Teresa would never do anything to hurt me. And I know for a fact that she is the one person that I completely trust with my whole heart and soul. And she's helping me to track down the vulture who ruined my life by sending that letter to the tabloid. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna find the woman I love.
Well, you must have wondered why I rushed out of here the way I did. Oh, we all had our theories.
I wasn't sure, but I knew for one thing that you didn't run away because you had to give back the engagement ring.
Run away from you? Is that what they told you?
Admit it, Teresa. You were so stricken at having to give up your little sliver of the crane pie you couldn't stand it. That's why you tore out of here like a dog who'd scented a bigger bone.
Yes, once you found out that your little Cinderella story wasn't going to have a fairy tale ending, you just left Ethan flat. I would never do that. I don't care about the Crane jewels or the Crane money or any of it.
If anyone here believes that, I have a bridge to sell them.
Excuse me, Mr. Crane, but you do not know anything about anything. I have something much, much more precious than any jewelry the Crane money can buy. I have Ethan's love. Besides, someday Ethan is gonna buy me another ring. One I will love even more because he earned it with his own money. He doesn't need the Crane name behind him to go as far as he wants. We are gonna make every dream we ever had together come true.
Oh, please, we all saw you dash out of here the moment you realized Ethan was virtually penniless.
Well, it's true, I did. See? She admits it. The second I realized that Ethan didn't have any money of his own, I knew what I had to do.
Teresa, I don't understand.
For you.
What is it?
Let me guess. It's a bill for the ring she had to give back. Oh. It's for Ethan's future.
Teresa, what's this?
It's my savings. And the reason I ran out was to get to the bank before it closed. It's yours.
I can't believe you did this.
I know it's not much.
No, I can't accept this, Teresa. I can't take your money.
But Ethan, it is not my money anymore. It's our money. Money to help you start over in your new life, the one that we're gonna have together. Now, I know it's probably not enough to do much, but it was the only way I could think to show you that I will be with you, Ethan, every step of the way. No matter what's happened, we will get through this together.
You knocked me out, you know that?
I'm going to be sick.
I still want to give you the things you deserve. The things I want to give you. Like an engagement ring.
I don't care.
No, but I do. Look, I promise I'll make this up to you.
Ethan, I can wait forever, as long as I'm with you.
I'm happy to hear that, Teresa, because you're never going to see this ring again.
Oh, just ignore him, Teresa. I, for one, am grateful that my son has someone like you in his life. So what if he never heads up Crane Industries? At least he'll be with someone who adores him for all of the right reasons. Oh, how I wish I'd made that choice for myself. I know the two of you are going to be so happy.
So do I. And the sooner we get out of here, the sooner we can start.
But where are you going? I'm not letting her get away with this. I'm going to tell Ethan that Teresa knew who his father was all along.
Gwen, you can't tip our hand or Ethan's gonna know that we're the ones who blabbed to the tabloid. Trust me, you will get Ethan. But first, I have to get Julian.
I wouldn't look so smug if I were you, Rebecca.
This is coming from a woman who's going to be buying her summer dresses in thrift stores. Oh, you are living on borrowed time, Ivy.
And you're living in a dream world, Rebecca. If you think that Julian is going to make a commitment to you, he's not about to give up his stable of bimbos, and that is why Alistair won't make him head of the Crane Empire, because even with Ethan out of the way, Alistair knows that Julian can't keep his trousers up long enough to run a board meeting.
You're just jealous because you don't understand Julian as well as I do. He is a virile man who needs a real woman to satisfy his needs. We have a very special relationship.
Oh, please spare me the gory details.
Ivy, the truth is, once Jonathan and I are divorced, and you and Julian are divorced, Julian and I will be married. And there is nothing you can say or do to stop it. So enjoy the perks while you still have them, because you are going to be out in the cold faster than you can say, Sam Bennett.
Oh. For the last time, Julian, I will not give you a divorce.
I don't know, Mother. It looks like you may not get Julian after all. Watch me.
If your precious son can marry for love, then so can I.
Well, it's a very unorthodox way to propose, but I accept.
Excuse me?
Well, that was a marriage proposal, wasn't it?
Where do you get your gall, Rebecca?
Oh, I didn't misunderstand.
No. You did not, my little crumb bun. Will you marry me, Becky?
Of course. Oh, I can't wait to be Mrs. Julian Crane.